After obedience, what? Okay, this is from Oswald Chambers, My Utmost for His Highest. July 28 is the devotional in that book. So the reason I'm doing this video is because the one that follows it is going to be called God's End is the Process. But as I was reviewing that video that I made, I realized that I gave you a snippet. I give you a snippet of this content here, okay? And then I add a little bit of my own. So in order to just give you the proper content, I want to give you the actual devotion and read it to you now so you'll have it and understand this as you go into the next video because it is important to understand, it's revolutionary, that God's end for us is the process. And again, this blew my mind years ago, and I hope it can affect you in a very positive and powerful way. So here is the context, okay? It's from his book, The Devotion, and it's the one that just changed me for life, okay, in a lot of ways. So it's called After Obedience What? And straightway he constrained his disciples to get into the ship and go to the other side. That's Mark 6, verses 45 through 52. And here's Oswald Chamber, the devotion. We are apt to imagine that if Jesus Christ constrains us and we obey him, he will lead us to great success. We must never put our dreams of success as God's purpose for us. His purpose may be exactly the opposite. We have an idea that God is leading us to a particular end, a desired goal. He is not. The question of getting to a particular end is a mere incident. What we call the process, God calls the end. What is my dream of God's purpose? His purpose is that I depend on him and on his power now. The question of getting to a particular end is a mere incident. I just read that. Okay. And so if I can stay in the middle of the turmoil, calm and unperplexed, that is the end of the purpose of God. God is not working towards a particular finish. His end is the process. That I see him walking on the waves, no shore in sight, no success, no goal, just the absolute certainty that it is all right because I see him walking on the sea. It is the process, not the end, which is glorifying to God. God's training is for now, not presently. His purpose is for this minute, not for something in the future. We have nothing to do with, with the afterwards of obedience. We get wrong when we think of the afterwards. What men call training and preparation, God calls the end. God's end is to enable me to see that he can walk on the chaos of my life just now. If we have a further end in view, we do not pay sufficient attention to the immediate present. If we realize that obedience is the end, then each moment as it comes is precious. Now, digest that. I encourage you to get the book or go online. It's free, okay? And pull up after obedience, what? Oswald Chambers, devotion for July 28th. And so my next video just goes into what this is, that God's end is the process. God bless you.